2.
Help yourself.
2-1. Good. You will come back.
Anybody need a water?
I'll take
Cooked it.
Water? Anyone?
I don't remember reading like
Pass it down.
Thank you.
I got one. Behind these, communicate more because
Yeah.
every time if they like have no man
Thanks,
in the midfield like dribbling,
Yeah.
they're just gonna play in behind us.
No.
So we just
Rob, I think that problem is fixed now because we have 4 in the middle.
well they almost broke through again. So
They did? No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
I don't think it was because
Fight
of the
support,
middle.
you
just
guys.
broke through.
Was it?
Yeah, they legit just broke through.
Were the parents yelling over there?
Probably. I think it was. Yeah.
Jeremy, were they talking? Did your dad talk to you?
No.
He wasn't talking, I didn't hear him.
You just get kicked down?
No, you didn't get like.
I think
We
you were
have to say
talking.
they get kicked out. We have to say like one of those two like told them to play.
Hey guys, just me. Tell me one thing or two things that I said about this game today.
Fight.
What?
Fight.
Exactly. So you tell me, are they both have an impact in the game? Yeah, they are. They're both two things that are impacting the game. It's definitely the field and definitely a little bit of extra battle into it. Okay? Look at the last 5 to 10 minutes of the game. We changed it. How did we change it? Did we win more ball? Yes. Did we play balls earlier into spaces? Yeah. You tell me, are they beating us in 1v1 in wide areas? How do they create most of the chances? They're through the middle of the park. Are they dribbling through the middle of the park or releasing the ball quick? Releasing the ball quick into space, back fours, not compact. We're allowing it to happen. Alright? So that tells me that we had a massive gap in the middle of the field, which is why I moved you out of the middle of the field. All right that we have a ball up here, but guess what? Their transition. Is their transition dribbling or is it in behind us? Okay? So how we've got it, there's 2 ways we have to deal with it. We either drop into the spaces quick or we get pressure on the ball. But when we do neither, they're delivering the ball on our back line. This depends on it is. Oh shoot, our goalkeeper, what's he saying? Are you? Begins with N. Begins with N. Exactly. You're saying absolutely 0 to our team, right? Hey, you can easily win this game. I don't see us not winning the game. I just see us not willing to do the little bit of extra work to get the game won. Right? You're not going to dribble on the field. You're not going to dribble. It's too hard. I mean, Chase got lucky. They were super high, and he just ran with the ball. He wasn't trying to dribble. It was more kick it and chase it. He got a breakaway. But they're super high. So we need to be clever. That's why when I said to you, go on the field, just play balls. The first ball you got, you're trying to control. For what? Look at the next ball you played. Right into space, Chase is gone, see you later. They're not very organized, but they are very gritty. Right? They are going to pull you, they are going to stamp on your toe, and they're going to do what they want to do. It's, they're a bunch of street soccer players, fine. They're not bad. I don't think if we were on a better field, it's a way better game. But it is what it is, right? So we got to deal with it. So defenders, we shouldn't be trying to do too much with a soccer ball. We get our chance, we've got to just put our foot through it and clear the danger, and then we've got to get numbers around the ball. That's been our problem. We've played some balls into okay areas, but we haven't had extra players in there. At one stage, we got up there and there was one player in the box. One. How are we going to score goals with one player in the box? Pretty hard. Exactly, so we just got to move that. So I'm going to leave it the way we are, guys. So it's important, Nixon, when you're on that weak side and Robbie gets pulled out, you've got to come across and fill the lane and make them go over you. That's fine because it's not going to go. But when we get separated in the middle, they're playing through us. So we've got to close that, and then when we get our upper, we've got to snap into challenges, guys. We seem to be second to it. The other things I'm having a massive problem with, we leave ourselves isolated 1v1. If if I come out here as the outside back, my centre back's got to cover my tail, and my centre back should be screaming at me where to play the ball. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to press the kid? Do you want me to show him down the line? What do you want me to do there? Correct? Because if I'm here, I'm Ben, and that's the player, and Hector's behind me, and Hector says, hey, force him down the line. I'm going to go like this, he's down the line. Hector comes in and plays clock, either ball or man, whichever needs to be done. Those are little things, guys, that, guess what? We talk about them all the time in the game. But it's now we've got to step up, right? So listen to me. Here's their back line. X, 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 X. Here's where I want our strikers. Because the second we got two strikers in this area of the field, they started to panic. Correct? So one has got to show, one's got to go. And then when the one shows and drops and the other goes, he's just spinning into the opposite area again, so that we can try and make something happen from there. We've got to have more little I receive, where's our 10, or I receive here, do I play a combo with my own striker? What do I do? I don't know, it's going to change all the time, correct? But we've got to have numbers in this area and take advantage of it. Then we've got to make sure our back line is that. Not the way it was earlier. Boom, ball's through, right? And our keeper needs to be more alert, and you need to be screaming at the players, right? Are they making us play out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're making us play out. Why?
Because they don't think we can.
Because it feels terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing the kids make them play. The problem is that's taking us out of our game, right? We're taking balls with our bobbling, and we talked about it. So there's going to be more. If you're going to release the ball to Keith, Logan, Hector, or whoever, it's got to be done quick. Otherwise, they're dropping. Now we have a ball. They're closing channels, and then we're not doing very good with our passes right now. Right. So if we're going to go. Other things to focus on. So get it in your hand. Where's our two strikers? Are we in a 2v2? Get it up there. We don't have to win the ball, strikers, do we? We just got to keep it alive. Keep it alive. Don't let them be free. Anytime, look, little secrets. You probably Suarez is the best player at it. Drew swinging his foot to clear, just steps across. He's willing to take the little knock here. Why? He's getting free kicks all day. Not like, oh, it's a freebie or this. Get in front of the player. It's a free kick, right? That's where we're going to have to work for those little things. Make sense?
Yeah.
So all those things. You're not going to win the physical battles. I'm going to tell you that right now. So you've got to be clever with the soccer ball. It's got to be balls coming on, done. It's true, it's in. Early, quick and fast. Second goal for us, guys, we're going to go on and win the game. I guarantee you. Because they're going to start arguing, and I guarantee one of them will be sent off. But if we just let them have the game, it's not going to happen. Right? So more discipline, more leadership.
Yeah.
Same here. Right, Johnny ODP? Let's lift it. Don't be trying to over carry the ball too much. I thought you did a great job, and I thought you should have released it because they didn't know what to do. So let's just deal with it, okay? Hey, we've played better teams than this, right? Yeah, we've outplayed them. Now we just need to out-battle them and out-grit them. That goes for everybody. If we have one player that's not going to do the little bit of extra battle, that means someone else is dealing with two. So everyone's got to step up into that.
So boys,
they haven't hurt us in corners, haven't hurt us in free kicks. They've hurt us just by playing very direct down the centre of the field. So that's why, Hector, you're there now. Make sure you're talking and being a leader on the field. All right? Jeremy, you just make sure you're talking constantly. If you're stepping out, scream, you're stepping out. Let's not be silent on the fields.